welcome, Tiff. Words, speak them.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some fantastic derby for you. We have our neighbours, the wonderful ladies of the Inner West Roller Derby League. And these ladies will be taking on our Team Lumberjack.
And of course, I didn't introduce the lovely Penelope. Pissed off, you are looking fabulous tonight. I hope you all brought your snorkels and flippers for another fabulously dry Sydney evening. Now, do we have any Derby virgins in the house tonight?
Whoop, whoop.
Well, we are definitely going to pop your cherries good tonight, virgins, because our headline bout is the despicable Black Widows versus the divine Brawling Barbells.
Now, we're not going to keep you too much longer, guys, but just a quick word about our bout service partner. It's tradition at Sydney Roller Derby League for us to be hosting with a charity. We have chosen Lou's Place to be our charity for this whole home season. They are a women's refuge who take care of women in the heart of King's Cross. We've got some collection boxes at the front by the merch desk where you can drop your knickers in. You can put your ladies' things and some makeup. But if you want to put some hard cash in the tins that are going around, then that'd be also fantastic.
Yes, do not underestimate the value of money. These ladies definitely need your help. And of course, there is just one more question before we get underway that we need to ask you as a crowd. Are you ready to derby?
And I will pass...
I said, are you ready to derby?
And then I introduce to you our guests in a West Roller Derby League.
Young bad girls do it well. Live faster, young bad girls do it well. Live faster, young bad girls do it well. Live faster, young bad girls do it well. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the radio. Back, get down, pull me closer if you think you can hang. Hands up, hands high. Don't go screaming if I blow you with a bang. Suki Suki, I'm coming in the Cherokee gasoline. There's steam on the window screen. Take it. Wheels bouncing like a trampoline. When I get to where I'm going, get now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Inner West Roller Derby League, Vanity Bonfire, Betty Rocker, Patty Wax, Helen DeGeneres, Jan Brady, Foxy Beaver, Pratt Pitt, Lioness, Boss Sweden, Whack Russell Terrier, and Smolder and Scully. And working the bench tonight, please welcome Dory Newman and La Leona. And we are Inner West Roller Derby League.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Team Lumberjack.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day.
I cut down trees, I eat my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea.
He cuts down trees, he eats his lunch, he goes to the lavatory. On Wednesdays he goes shopping and his buttered scones for tea.
I'm a lumberjack all night and I work all day. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
Put your hands together for Team Lumberjack! With pure energy, carnivore, chakram, ice cream soda, feral streak, murder maid, Levi's strides, motherfucker, Goldie horns, Debbie does damage, Annabelle Lecter, and Feisty Calves. With your benchies, Lucifer and Crystal Meth. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a timber?
Thank you. Thank you for that, Team Lumberjack. Now, as we get things underway with our gear checks, we just want to show you, especially for you new timers, we have the Derby 101. So if you could play that for us, please.
The basics of flat track roller derby. Brought to you by Antic Skate Boots and the Women's Flat Track Derby Association. The game of roller derby is played on roller skates. The players wear helmets, elbow pads, wrist guards, and knee pads. The track is flat, not banked. Each 30-minute half is broken down into shifts called jams. The group of 8 players at the front is called the pack. The pack is made of players who play the position of blocker. Behind the pack is the 2 jammers. The jammers are the most important players on the track and are marked by a large star on their helmet. When the whistle blows, the jammers try to skate their way through the pack and out the other side, but they will be met with the hips, booty, and shoulders of the opposing team's blockers. When 2 bodies make contact on the track, this is called a block. Once the jammers have skated their way through the pack the first time, they're ready to begin scoring. They earn a point every time they legally pass a member of the opposing team. The team with the most points at the end of the game wins. The jammers will fail to earn points if they pass the opposing blockers illegally. Any player who performs an illegal action will earn a penalty. So what's illegal? Elbows, tripping, back blocking, and passing out of bounds. Any player who receives a major penalty has earned a trip to the penalty box. The jam ends when the lead jammer places her hands on her hips, or when 2 minutes has elapsed. 30 seconds later, a new jam begins, and the whole thing starts again.
And of course, there is a third team, and that is Team Zebra and the non-skating officials. Thank you so much to Bone Dancer, Cheeser Maniac, Dan Opticon, Definitely Bellows, Indestructible, Jim Pectable. Just incredible. Click, click, boom. Major Stakeholder, Marching Orders, Maverick, Monkey, Nerida, Combat, Referenatrix, Ritual Ideas, Short Circuit, Spirit Fingers, Tom and Nate Tracks, and Wayne of War for volunteering to help.
And the first jam is up on the jammer line for the Lumberjacks is Motherfucker, but with lead is Whack Russell Terrier for Inner West Roller Derby.
And in a West Roller Derby, coming to the game with a very simple plan. They're going to try to score some points. Whack Russell Terrier will be trying to do that right as we speak.
Yeah. It's a nice fast pack out there. Oh, and she calls it up. Oh! Into the
Whack
wall.
Russell Terrier being squeezed off the track there, but managing to score 1 point.
Boom. Is she okay? She's still skating. Great job, Whack Russell Terrier with 1 point there. On the jam line right now for the Lumberjacks is Feisty Cups up against Vanity Bonfire.
Vanity Bonfire going to be singing Wax Lyrical as she goes around the track there. Feisty going up through the centre. It's a little bit easier for her because she's only 3 foot tall. It's easy to get under those armpits and those elbows.
Oh, she's like a lead jammer. But Vanity Bonfire is out and hot on her heels. Feisty's through, calls it off quickly, and she gets herself 1 point. Oh, snake eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Team Captain Jam Brady on the jam line for Inner West. She's up against Chakram from the Lumberjacks.
I think it's Goldie.
I think you're right. It's definitely Jam Brady though. I can tell from those sparkly pants.
This is true. Oh, some dancing at the back, some dancing at the front. We got some tough walls for both jammers. But Goldie, like a tractor, through the front wall.
Well,
lead jammer.
Well, Jam Brady is stuck behind a wall of Lumberjacks there. She needs to fell them before she can get through. Jam sneaking up the inside line there, making her way through for her initial pass.
And Goldie's through for 4 points.
And of course, the lead jammer has the opportunity to call the jam off whenever she wants. She's in charge of that. She can let it go for the full 2 minutes or call it off just after she scores some points. Whack Russell Terrier back on the jam line for Inner West.
Up against, that looks like Pure Energy, or Cray Cray as she's known, for the Lumberjacks.
Pure Energy trying to find the outside line and slipping back to the inside while Whack Russell Terrier sticks to the inside and then is pushed on the outside there and actually pushed off the track.
What? Skipping a jump too fast. Pure Energy is out. Uh-oh.
Whack Russell Terrier didn't quite return to the track legally, so she's been called for a track cut and she has to spend 30 seconds in the penalty box. Lioness being stopped by a wall of Lumberjacks there. It's what we call a bunny or a baby. Lioness is unable to move there. That wall of Lumberjacks absolutely solid. That means the Inner West are caught behind, are forced to stay near Lioness.
Oh, but unfortunately it looks like one of the Lumberjacks, Feral Streep, has gone to the box for a multiplayer. So they are short one in their wall.
And a multiplayer block is where two or more players hold each other whilst executing a block. You need to execute your blocks on your own.
Whack Russell Terrier doing the sneaky feet and is through the pack before anyone could notice.
And Whack Russell hot on the heels of Pure Energy, trying to score some quick points. She cannot call the jam off because she's not the lead jammer. In fact, this jam doesn't... Oh no, sorry. Pure Energy is the lead jammer.
And Energy calls it off for an extra 4 points, taking the Lumberjacks to 24 to Inner West Roller Derby 5. Still a close game in there. We've got Vanity Bonfire on the jammer line for Inner West up against Debbie Does Damage for Team Lumberjack.
And between each jam, there is 30 seconds for the teams to put another 5 players on. And Debbie Does Damage streaking out in front. She is lead jammer.
Vanity Bonfire still working hard there through the pack. Her team doing a great job of trying to get her through. Oh, Motherfucker is here. Carnivore with the sneaky feet heads on backwards, and unfortunately Vanity Bonfire is being sent to the box for a track cut.
And the Lumberjacks have a power jam. They are the only ones with a jammer on the track because Vanity Bonfire was fouled out for crossing the track.
Good work by the Lumberjacks. They're getting themselves a bunny, a goat, or baby.
But both walls resetting there. Inner West trying to hold Debbie Does Damage back. You'll see players staying back because they're not allowed to block when they're not connected to the pack.
And luckily for Inner West, Vanity Bonfire has been released, so both teams will start with a jammer on the track. And it looks for the first time for Inner West, we've got Brat Pitt on the jammer line up against Feisty Cuffs for Team Lumberjack.
And dance the blues.
And both jammers working really hard there to get through, but the walls are vicious.
Brat Pitt ejected off the track. They're having to re-enter behind the player that pushed her out in the first place. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out the way she wanted it. She has crossed the track, cut the track, so she'll be sitting in the penalty box for 30 seconds.
And without even anyone noticing, Feisty Cuffs has already gotten through with an extra 5 points. Oh, and she's through again.
I swear it's because Feisty's only 3 feet tall. She gets to fly under everyone's eye level.
And jamming for the first time for Team Lumberjack, we've got Annabelle Lecter. It looks like she's going to get to start with a power jam.
And that'd be why the Lumberjacks called that jam off earlier, so that they could have a second go at having a power jam, or at least part of a power jam.
It is a good way to start a jam.
It virtually guarantees that you will get lead jammer, although if you get through the pack first and commit a penalty, you don't have lead jammer. But that's not a problem for Annabelle.
It is not at all. Oh, Annabelle, awesome.
Boss Whedon returning to the track there. She's a blocker for Inner West. And the Lumberjacks are denying her the opportunity of joining her pack, so she can't actually help the wall there.
And Brat Pitt sneaking her way through there. Annabelle Lecter getting an extra 5 points. So taking the Lumberjacks lead 59 to Inner West Roller Derby 5.
And if you say hide, we'll hide.
Murder Maid on the jam line for the Lumberjacks. Inner West choosing not to field the side. They're not that worried. Actually, they've called a timeout. That gives us a wonderful opportunity to talk about our bout sponsor, which is Lou's Place. Lou's Place is a daytime refuge for women right in the middle of King's Cross. They've been around for years and years and providing a lot of support for women in need. Now is a crucial time for all charities, of course, but if you can support this charity, this is a very worthwhile cause. We're looking for money, we're looking for tampons and pads and underpants and toothbrushes and shampoo and conditioner and anything at all that you can spare that might help a woman who's had to flee, or a child who's had to flee their home with their parents.
And if you forgot to pack any of that in your bag tonight, there's some tins going around. Put in some cash, some coins, anything that you can give. We'd love it.
Betty Rocker on the jam line for the Inner West. She's up against Murder Maid. She started with a shoulder barge, but that hasn't stopped Murder Maid getting through for lead jammer for the Lumberjacks.
Murder sprinting around the pack, coming for her scoring pass. Murder through again. Quickly calls it off. Gets herself 4 points.
Feisty Cuff.
Up against Vanity Bonfire.
Players, of course, meet each other at all sorts of games, or whether as spectators or as competitors. Players know each other very well. And as a rule of thumb, roller derby women can't dance.
I choose to disagree on that.
Vanity
I am the
Bonfire.
rhythm of the night. And Feisty Cuffs again, through with lead.
Vanity Bonfire using a forearm, according to referee Wayne of War, and she will sit in the penalty box for 30 seconds. Inner West filling that penalty box.
God knows I want to break free.
Foxy Beaver dealing a big hit on Feisty Cuffs. It's not enough to worry Feisty though. She calls that jam off so that the Lumberjacks can have another power jam.
That's right, taking advantage of everything that they can. We've got 73 for the Lumberjacks to 5 for Inner West. They are doing a good job of holding him back at the moment, but I feel an Inner West surge coming soon. Jamming the first time for Team Lumberjack tonight is Carnivore. She will eat you alive. Dad joke.
The only good jokes are dad jokes, and tomorrow, of course, Big Father's Day, so please lap up the bad jokes.
Through with lead jammer. Oh, she almost loses herself. I told you, she will kill her own play.
Rat Pit chasing it down and managing to knock her off her skates, but that's not enough to stop her.
Not at all. Through 5 points for the Lumberjacks.
Vanity Bonfire caught behind a wall of Lumberjacks. They just seem to rebuild themselves over and over again. She's through for her initial pass.
Karma calls it off for an extra 5 points. Great work there. 10 points.
And this first half is quite a fast pace. You're going to see the players start to look quite fatigued in the second half because both teams are playing with significantly less than a full squad.
That's true. So on the jammer line for Inner West Roller Derby, we've got Whack Russell Terrier for the Lumberjacks.
Whack Russell Terrier tries to rumble up the back there, but Murder Maid in the middle just sneaks away straight through. Whack Russell Terrier is now sent off for a track cut. Easy enough to do when you've got a lot of people pushing you out.
Murder Maid, wearing the invisibility cloak, got through then quickly for 5 points.
So baby, can't you see? I've got to break free. I've got to break free. I want to break free.
Murder Maid sneaking away through. Lioness trying to hunt her down, but no avail. Massive hit from Smolder and Scully, but too high. A high block there. Smolder will sit 30 seconds in the penalty box, while Whack Russell Terrier will join her for a track cut.
So Lumberjacks with the luck in this jam, getting an extra 30 second start for the Power Jam.
So I said I'm on the road, so I need a car. And I know that I'm getting alive. And I say I got
Feisty Cuff
season.
jammer for the Lumberjacks, sporting proper attire for a Lumberjack there with the denim cut-off jeans.
Oh, Debbie does damage. She sure does. Great assist there on the inside, pushing the entire wall across.
Inner West trying to build an effective wall there, but Feisty Cuff manages to tiptoe away through. Lumberjack blockers messy with the wall there from the Inner West.
And Lumberjacks have met the century and passed it with 103 in the first half.
Boss Weirden trying to spoil Feisty Cuff's plans, but gets sent off herself, and she'll do 30 seconds in the penalty box.
Oh, great job there by Whack Russell Terrier. Took her opportunity where she could and got through.
Feisty Cuff calling that jam off. Scored enough points. She thought she'd leave some for someone else.
And Whack Russell Terrier sneaking in an extra point there. Great job. On the jammer line for Inner West, Jam Brady up against Carnivore for Team Lumberjack. Karma with the power and the footwork is through for lead jammer.
So I said I'm on a roll, so I need a car. And I know that I'm staying alive. And I know that my faith is in season. And I said, well, living. I get a need and I want it to please it. I got a pace and I want it.
Carnivore sneaking around, not round the outside, up the inside, an extra 5 points.
The less I believe it. I get a need and I want it to please it. I got a pace and I want it to feel it. My beat is a ball.
That was round the outside.
Jam Brady caught behind a wall of Lumberjacks again. Inner West trying to help out there, trying to block the blockers away. But Lumberjacks very well practiced at resetting their walls.
And a good job there by all. So we got Team Lumberjack on 128, to Inner West on 6. And we got Vanity Bonfire on the jammer line for Inner West up against Ice Cream Soda for Lumberjack. That's her first tonight. Great walling by Inner West.
Vanity Bonfire slipping over there. Unfortunately, she was on a bit of a roll. Charging it down, and Vanity is lead jammer.
And unfortunately, Lumberjacks do have their jammer in the bin. Ice Cream Soda, I'm not sure what she's been sent for.
I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am.
Vanity Bonfire is through, 5 points.
So she gets a point for everyone on the track as well as the player in the penalty bin.
She's shaking her fists at everyone.
Smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me.
And another 5 points for Vanity Bonfire. She is on fire.
When you started out with my
Dad joke number 2. But Ice Cream has snuck her way through.
That was her initial pass just there. So
Exactly.
you don't score any points on the first time you've gone through the pack.
Inner West doing a great job there of helping her with the points. Everybody, let's get a good cheer for Inner West Roller Derby. They're getting 15 points in one go. And up on the jammer line for Inner West, we got Whack Russell Terrier against Feisty Cuffs for Team Lumberjack. Feisty pushing hard at the front there, getting herself lead jammer. Whack Russell Terrier doing some excellent dancing at the back there, but that is one tough Lumberjack wall there. Ooh, Annabelle playing hardball, taking her all the way back. Feisty ducked down, got herself some extra 5 points.
And for newbies watching this roller derby for the first time, you'll notice there's actually a lot of collaboration between the players on the track as well as the bench managers. They'll be holding up hand signals telling the players what they want them to do.
And unfortunately, Whack Russell Terrier has been sent to the box for a track cut. It is a hard job trying to get through a wall. It gets very tiring. So she's done a great job.
I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in.
So up on the jammer line again for Team Lumberjack, it is Goldie Horns. She does get to start with a power jam.
Get rhythm.
Goldie Horns choosing to charge her way through the middle there.
Come on, get rhythm.
Boss Whedon and Betty Crocker not able to stop her, and Boss Whedon actually sent off for a multiplayer block. That's when more than one player tries to block another player.
A little shoe shine boy, he never gets slow down.
And Goldie, like a freight train, through again for 5 points.
At the people's feet on the windy corner of the dirty street. Will I ask him while he shined my shoes how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head, he popped his shoe.
And again, Goldie is on fire.
When you get the blues.
And Whack Russell Terrier returning to the track there. She's the jammer for Inner West. Goldie Horns calling that jam off before Whack Russell has any opportunity. And the referees call half time. So go away and buy yourself an Inner West Roller Derby t-shirt, or maybe even a Sydney Roller Derby t-shirt, and come on back.
Buy both.
Buy both. Oh my goodness, it's a great idea. And we'll see you back here in about 5 minutes.
Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes, get gone, get a rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat and I listened to the shoe shine boy, and I thought I was gonna jump with joy. Slapped on my shoe polish left and right. He took his shoe shine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, you mighty little boy to be a-working that way. He said, I like it, with a big wide grin. Kept on a-popping and he said again, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe. It does $1 million worth of good for you. Get rhythm. When you get the blues.
good just under 3 minutes, so grab a drink, grab some food, grab your seat, and get ready for the second half.